While Todd Howard is actively promoting the Fallout TV series and throwing dust in our eyes about the next Elder Scrolls and Fallout, Crimson Desert is loudly and aggressively making its case and setting a new bar for RPGs. Not just another promise, but the next measurable standard. And if Bethesda doesn't wake up and remember how to make good RPGs, gamers will end up folding their games into paper airplanes and letting the wind carry those games away. Hi everyone, this is Alex. This will be a two-part video where we talk about Crimson Desert and one more RPG that can also contend for RPG of the Year, so subscribe so you don't miss it. Crimson Desert is actively showing itself and flexing its distinctive features. They are not teasing, they are stress testing our hype with receipts, and Bethesda should learn how to sell and show their games. Starfield and recently Fable are wrapped in corporate BS. High-budget cinema, low-confidence gameplay. Stylish shots, developers in front of the camera, but the most important thing is how the gameplay is shown. It's purely cut montage. Big publishers with popular franchises, in our case Bethesda, think it's enough to show a gameplay montage to generate hype, and for them that's sufficient. A beautiful intro, pompous words about this being their first new IP in 25 years, about how only now technology allows this, an endless talk about exploration and quest variety. And wow, a combat segment, then a couple of jokes, and the cycle repeats. They don't show raw gameplay. The worst part is that even the corridor runs during combat are edited, so you never see a full start to finish passage, as if they know that showing a clean uncut slice would look slow. But that only creates a false sense of dynamic gameplay. The game is presented one way, but in your hands it plays and feels different. Across the entire Starfield marketing campaign, I found only two major videos trying to reveal the game: Starfield Direct and Starfield Official Gameplay Reveal. The rest are small and non-specific. Those two videos feel like scrolling a YouTube Shorts feed where something must change every moment to hold your attention. That's why they are so dynamic. But in reality, those presentations did a poor job at their core task. Like Starfield in 2023, Crimson Desert is a completely new IP, and its approach to showing the game is the opposite of the corporate gloss. Look how many videos with clean, straight gameplay Crimson Desert has. There are 6 videos with pure boss battles, 2 50-minute videos with pure gameplay including last year's from Gamescom. No commentary, just playthrough. There's combat, a lot of combat. Dialogues, world exploration, without pauses and hard transitions. There's even a separate video demonstrating the core features of the engine, and only recently did they show a deep dive in the classic montage style, after they had already shown the meat of the game. First take, then sizzle. But why can Crimson Desert contend for RPG of the Year? First, the combat is insane. It's colorful. It has lots of animations, it's flexible, it doesn't look like a slow, think-heavy tactical loop, and that's not a negative. On the contrary, this kind of gameplay keeps you constantly engaged. Movement and positioning in this combat are critically important, and that's great. The player's reaction is the primary way you get enjoyment from the combat. Second, the ambition. The draw distance is wild. It's beautiful. There's a big emphasis on exploration, and a good level of optimization will be extremely important at launch. I can't even imagine how hard it was to optimize this for Xbox Series S. The game promises complete freedom in how we can follow the story, or not follow it at all. The world is full of side quests and small stories. And yes, that's a fairly classic promise, but considering the gameplay we've seen, it's believable. My expectations are moderate, but after these demonstrations, they are real. The most important thing is that this big open world doesn't cause fatigue like Assassin's Creed Valhalla specifically. This game has a huge open world, and I got tired of it. It was not only big, even if pleasant to the eye, but fairly empty. Crimson Desert is full of small details and mechanics that add depth to the gameplay. Competitions like arm wrestling, environmental destruction, mini-tasks from notice boards, you can steal cards. It's like GTA in a fantasy world, and also fishing, puzzles, and alchemy. So where does my skepticism lie? In any RPG with a predefined protagonist, the main character must resonate, evoke positive emotions rather than rejection, and not feel neutral. That's a critical factor. Geralt, Commander Shepard, Baldur's Gate 3 cast all are great examples of excellently written heroes. It is important that Kliff is just as interesting and well written. The fact that we can play as 2 additional heroes is cool, but Kliff is still the main character, and it's important that he's the driving force that makes making progress in the game interesting. If we don't care about Kliff, the world turns into wallpaper. It also matters how the world works and plays, that activities and quests are interesting, that you feel curiosity and value. Part of this rests on the player. If the setting doesn't appeal, the game will struggle to land. But if you like this setting, the game must feed the interest, and optimization matters. The ambitions are huge, so here's the conflict. On one hand, this game has the audacity to challenge the entire industry. It's transparent, it's beautiful, and it could easily claim the title of RPG of the Year. On the other hand, if they don't balance this dynamic gameplay with quiet moments, if they don't balance the large amount of activities with depth and meaning, it might become a beautiful job you get tired of doing. Thanks for watching to the end, subscribe so you don't miss part 2 and hit like if you enjoyed it, and in the comments tell me which platform you will play Crimson Desert on. See ya! By the way, I've produced the entire soundtrack for this video. If you like the atmosphere, the link is in the pinned comment.